Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to another one of these reaction videos where I look at the plebing new release trailer thing for the plebing CookieRun OvenBreak update, which I usually do. Now, let me just state the two things importantly before I actually start on with the video. The camera there, camera there, that's the where the camera is, okay. Trying to look at the correct direction of my phone. One, if you're expecting to see the actual video of this played out in real time while you're watching my reaction, you're going to be a little bit disappointed because I usually don't do that. What I usually do instead, because first of all, the reason why I don't do that is because I feel like that'd be definition of stealing content because it's not even their video. It's not even my video that I'm taking from, but I'm still reacting to it. But what I instead do is I basically just put up screenshots of the topics that they're talking about so you can kind of follow along in a way. So I kind of do that. And also, if you want to watch the original video full length, then I'll leave a link down to it in the description. So it's just kind of me talking about it. Now, the second thing I do want to point out is that if you haven't watched my little video, which is the teaser and analysis video for the CookieRun OvenBreak update, I would recommend watching it because it has theories of who I think the new cookies might be, with one being pretty obvious, what I think the story is going to be about, what their skills might potentially be, and just generally just talking about it, just overviewing the little teaser and seeing what information I can get out of that. Now, they of course released the update preview video called Roguefort Cookie Arrested. Of course, it'd be plugging Roguefort Cookie. Why else wouldn't it be why wouldn't it be him? Roguefort Cookie arrested. Face the trial update. CookieRun update preview. I swear, it's just when the first time I heard that Roguefort got convicted of a crime when they released Almond Cookie, I'm pretty sure back in the what was it, the butter pretzel painting, whatever the pub it is, butter. Who cares? Whatever the case is, it was that when they were convicted, and I was like, oh wow, that's shocking. They actually got caught, and then it happened to them now, and I'm just there like. It's gonna happen every time now, dude, but whatever. We need to go ahead and watch this video. We need to see what all the new updates are about. We need to see what new things they'll add, and I'll give you my input on them. I was gonna react to this a little bit earlier, but I want to do some things around the house first. I also have some other videos to make in the meantime. I'm also editing a big video for another certain CookieRun YouTuber you might have heard of, kind of a coder, but we won't get into that now. But right now, I'm going to play the video in 3 seconds, so if you do want to watch this alongside with me somehow, maybe you could just put in another monitor, and then we could react to it at the same time. So 3, 2, 1, clicky. And we have Migmac and other two plebs who are firmly dressed up as lawyers, probably. Let me go and lower the volume of this. Yeah, Migmac is the global community manager, and they have two guests today, which I obviously see, which are going to introduce themselves. I'm pretty sure we've seen them before, though, obviously. Not much for the background design. Huey, H-U-I? Is that how you say it? Wait, the voice from the April Fool's event. They had a voice. I didn't even remember. I designed the Great Donut Ball King Invasion event map. Fantastic for you. And as for a more normal map, you also designed the Shine Moose Got trial and Electric Eel Cookie trial. Well, you designed the Electric Eel Cookie trial, so you know what? I'm proud of you for that. And the other pleb, I'd like to know, how do I say this? Zazalgo? The data analyst and development system based on map data. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Created the figures like Dr. Wasabi Cookie, the generator thing, and also the Lands End Best Combi leaderboard. I didn't even focus much on the Lands End Combi leaderboard, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, yeah, they are pretty cool guests, but I think if we have a bigger thing ahead of us, it's talking about the update. I gotta probably sit a little bit more formally because I feel like if I were to get close to the monitor, I look like this. I would kind of look like a creep. Let me just zoom, get in a little bit here. They're heading to the court of law where we meet a new lawyer cookie. Long to Shun? Roguefort Cookie in the first case. Did they also have a costume? And there's no costume for Wanda, I see. Is that a lifeguard costume? What does that have to do with it? Well, there is a Wanda Cookie costume. At least I did get that correct. We're also going to try and lightly describe if I got anything in the story, costumes, whatever that stuff correct. Okay, so rumor has it that Roguefort Cookie finally got caught. It's not a rumor. It's basically true. The sneaky Roguefort Cookie got caught in the act and is now facing a trial in court. So it's confirmed that they got caught. All available evidence points to Roguefort Cookie being a prime suspect. Oh, of course, and they're just vibing. They're doing that Ken meme. Veteran prosecutor Cappuccino Cookie is levied an extraordinary sentence of 15 million years. First of all, Cappuccino Cookie, that's pretty cool. And the star judge renowned for being very, very tough. Oh, great. So Roguefort's in hot water. He's so dead. And while everyone hesitant is to defend the thief, okay. Cookie steps up willing to defend Roguefort Cookie. Oh boy. Lying to shot. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. Lying to shot? What will be the final verdict? I'm praying not guilty. 150 million years is a lot to try and skim off your record. You'll be able to discover the new story playing the new event mode. Okay, so I don't think it is Cookie Detective. Okay, collect event jellies and complete the goals to unfold the story, including a new costume for Roguefort Cookie. So you do uncover more story the more that you play with tickets, but it's not different people going to court. And you also get a cool lobby design. That lobby design actually looks pretty clean, I gotta be honest. It's like the two-sided courtroom. And they'll be releasing a long shot Cookie as a playable character, and when the skill activates, he enters a courtroom and faces an opponent. Look, that's like a cool boss right there. Fight the opponents by pressing the slide button to give your arguments while dodging their speech bubbles. This is actually really cool. Doing so increases the verdict gauge, and if the verdict gauge has been filled high enough, you will win the argument and send powerful speech bubbles to blow away your opponent. This is great. That's like so funny. That is the goofiest magic candy I've ever seen. It has a pair of glasses. It has glasses as the magic candy ingredient. Meltdown fragment jellies are created during the final verdict. Dude, what? Oh, it is a case file pet. I actually had it for the wrong pet. I thought it was going to be an eagle. The pet moves ahead and actually sneezes, blowing away all the documents. And, like, didn't I describe that before? I did describe, like, the pet correctly, but for the wrong cookie. Fun fact, oh, the new treasure is the giant law book. Fun fact, I assumed that the, because, you know, okay, a huge law book falls down from the sky, crushing obstacles. I gotta talk about that, flipping case file thing in the plumbing, you know, after this update, because, dear lord, you gotta step on moving books that suddenly pop up, requiring fast reflexes. So this is talking about the trial. Enjoy running along to Shot's Cookie's office packed with lots and lots of books. I can only imagine, I hopefully might. Also, the update also brings some summer-themed costumes. Great. Okay, school's out with summer break. Oh, okay, that's why. Swana Cookie got a new epic summer costume, being Summer Memories, which makes you look like a straight lifeguard. And there's also a new super epic cookie for the hardworking lawyer at his first vacation. Oh my gosh, that's a vibe! Along to Shot Cookie's Tropical Escape. That's actually a vibe. I mean, I guess I should have predicted maybe the actual Cookie themselves would have gotten a costume, but like a super epic too? I like how like the vibe that just looks completely different. Going from like, you know, a hard-working lawyer to the tropics. And also to celebrate the Land's End season, prepare the Starfruit Cookie's Judge of the Stars. Excuse me? The Pet Sleepy Sheepy's Fluffy Cloud Wig. Oh wait, so there's a costume. Is that going to be similar to the, oh, by the way, a competent jelly set for, they just all look like case files of jellies. So is that going to be like Sorbet Shark Cookie's costume and pet? It might be. You also got a few other changes and events coming to the update. Do you guys like pineapple and pizza? What's going on? Alright, everyone's going to start hating them. Okay, well, HIO, or Huey doesn't like him. But it's called Cookie Debate. Okay, here we go. Whoa, this is good. Depending on the sides you choose, you can earn titles. I love this already. I like fighting with people. Quick earn titles, and by getting event points or something, winning debates will grant you a special event title. So win the debate and claim cool titles and rewards. So you sign up? Okay. There's a new raid run season, finally, and you're adding a new skill this time. So it's gonna be for Moonlight Cookie. No, Starfruit. I'm sorry. Did I say Moonlight accidentally? I meant Starfruit. Okay. And with the skill, the cookie will fire star fragments that strike the enemies. Fantastic. Equipping the skill and consuming bear jelly party items will create Starfruit bear jellies. At least they're kind of making her more relevant. She's actually one of my favorite cookies. I would say top 10 in OvenBreak because I just like her design. And also, story deserves more credit. Sounds like it'll be helpful in the maps. Yes, it will. And it's going to require a good skill with a lot of regular jellies. Of course it would. Equip the new skill and defeat the boss. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a new boss, I don't think. To make Breakout main episode more thrilling and fun, don't boost it to 25 cookies. Don't do it. We will be releasing a hard mode where it will be more fast-paced. I thought it was already considered, like, well, I guess it's normal mode. Challenge yourself in Breakout hard mode. I hope they give you more rewards for it, at least. We also have more events prepared for late August. Sounds about right. We're going to be releasing a new team fight season with a twist since you're going to play games. Versus 2 other teams, so it's a 3v3. Excuse me? In a new season of Teamfight, we're bringing a more strategic and controlled gameplay. Well, then, it's kind of random-based, depending on the actual skills that you use, I guess. And replaced with booster jellies? Now, instead of the energy gauge, you have a booster gauge. Collect booster jellies to fill up your booster gauge. What? That's so weird. I kind of look weird, just like with this camera angle, but what do you expect if I'm trying to pierce down and look at the monitor? Careful, if your team collides or falls through any holes, your booster gauge will decrease, and it will fill up the opponent's team booster gauge. Okay, so you have to be perfect with this. Fantastic. You can't have someone with bad connection, I guess. And of course, rewards, you'll be able to get a random legendary treasure within this event. So a random legendary treasure. It's not even guaranteed. Imagine you get a repeat of something you already maxed out. At the end of August, a new Breakout Random Challenge. Okay, I didn't even play the current one yet. It'll be coming in with a new season. Lustrous Long End Palace season. Okay, I don't think I've done a video on that because it's brand new. You'll face various... What is that thing? That's like a bird. Or like a bird bat thing. Depending on your choices during these encounters, you'll receive specific missions, and your success completing them will unlock additional effects. Okay, sounds about like every single random breakout challenge. Get ready for the upcoming random breakout challenge. I'm gonna be terrified, especially since it's a lustrous long-in pair. Yeah, it is lustrous long-in. I do like that. Okay, by the way, it seems that the cappuccino cookie's pet is just gonna be a little happy cup of coffee. Why do I see black garlic cookie in the background? Is she a witness? Probably the... Wait, there is a professional vacationer for almond cookie as well. And there's also gonna be the skilled prosecutor is getting a super epic as well, sunburnt surfer. I like how they're all summer related. So almond and walnut are getting costumes, but also who the plebs new cook? Something to shot. In August, new Devsisters game will launch. Oh yeah, there's Brixity coming out, and I don't know if anyone wants me to play that, but I might give it a try. Maybe do some videos on it. Pre-register for Brixity just started, and if you pre-register, you get 1,500 crystals. And is it 500 rainbow cubes? Yeah, 500 rainbow cubes to use it in CookieRun OvenBreak, so don't miss it. If only if it was Kingdom, but whatever. You'll find the pre-registration link in the description. I might give it a try. Maybe I'll give it a pre-register. I mean, it is a new Devsisters game. Maybe I'll give it a try. Now, McMags is talking about how it is being on the channel, and they're going to soon end the video. But there is a lot to take in right there. I got to go by each thing at a time. I can remember cappuccino cookie names easily, but, like, the other cookie, it was Shonda Shat? Conda Shat? What the pleb was it? I'm going to, like, go back in the video just to, like, overview some things, just for reference. But, like, come on. But they will review the Rainbow Cube the Rainbow Cube coupon code. And with a law theme update, it's gonna be a justice for cookie. That's the coupon code. Which is that the new way how they're gonna present the Rainbow Cube coupon codes? But by the way, fun fact: they actually didn't make this video up as like a like a countdown thing. Like they didn't show it live. It was just straight up uploaded at 9 o'clock. See you in 2 days for an update. In the meantime, take care and bye bye. So is it actually gonna? Okay, it does show the actual form of the Justice for Cookie coupon code. Okay. Let's stop there. Let's go ahead and just talk about everything that just happened, and I'll go by everything one at a time. So, just first of all, obviously makes sense. I knew it just made sense that Roguefort was going to be arrested, except instead of the story for the game mode, I guess I'll get to that soon. Apparently, everyone just like hates Roguefort, which makes sense. I mean, they've been a hardened criminal, and we also have Cappuccino Cookie, who wanted Roguefort to be arrested for 15 million years. And apparently the judge might have an easy time with that because the judge is very, very tough on criminals. But the only cookie wanted to defend him is a cookie called Langue de Chat. That's so hard to say, Langue de Chat. I don't know what Langue de Chat is based off of in regards to food. Obviously cappuccino is a sort of coffee, but Langue de Chat, I don't know. But whatever the case is, the game mode, while the game mode doesn't focus on like, oh, you have to take multiple cookies to court and prove them guilty or not, most likely having to prove them innocent, instead it's just one game mode where you have to run to for points, and you unlock more of the story slowly, and it has the usage of tickets. I think that's the majority of like all the game modes that are happening so far. Though it does have the buff system, where apparently you can run with the buffs, like you can activate them after unlocking them through a level. Because I see that at the bottom of the screen, the little 3 booster things, and I'm pretty sure only after you like complete every level in the story, then you can access like the super better buff that's only for a specific cookie, which I see at the bottom is Roguefort. Then I think it'll be pretty interesting. I wish they did the other concept, but I don't know, I think it's still unique in some way. At least they have an interesting way of showing off the story. And also the new lobby design, I will admit, and obviously, come on, Roguefort Cookie's costume for being in the prison outfit, I did kind of call that. I had a feeling Roguefort was going to get a costume, and I even said that, you know, either Roguefort, Chili Pepper, or Crowberry having some sort of a prison-esque costume would be fitting. And guess what I called that? And the new lobby design, probably I just like the layout of it and my favorite. For the trial of Langue de Chat, actually I really like the skill having to combat with a plebby prosecutor cookie trying to disprove all of his arguments and it turning into an actual fight. So it's turning into a game of Phoenix right over here. And the trial itself does look pretty unique. And the case file pet. Fun fact. In the video, I did say the case file pet was going to belong to the other prosecutor cookie, that being, you know, Cappuccino. However, originally in the script, I actually gave that pet to the new lawyer cookie being Langue de Chat. But the thing is, I gave it to the other pet because I thought the lawyer defense cookie having an eagle pet would make much more sense. Because, you know, it stands for, like, freedom and, you know, like, you know, brave as a bird. And I'm pretty sure I even got the description of the skill of the pet correct, where, like, they would... no, I think it was collecting case documents and like this one kind of like lets them all go, but I think they collect them again. But I'm mad that I did that switch. But then again, for the other prosecutor cookie, I would not have known what the other pet would have been. But I guess it makes sense now that I know it's a cappuccino cookie. It makes sense that would be a cup of coffee. But also the skill itself, I love it. The trial itself does look very nice. And, you know, it has a lot of fitting themes for, you know, law and stuff. Also, the treasure, giant law book, I think it's just funny. Honestly, technically, I said the treasure was going to be a scale, and there's a scale on the book. But it's just on the book. It's really just a book. It causes a huge law book to fall from the sky, granting obstacles. So it does destroy obstacles, but unfortunately, I feel like it's a little bit more dull. It's just another one of those destroying obstacle ones, but I don't know. It's fine. The costume for Walnut Cookie does look adorable. Like, Plubbing is just a straight-up lifeguard, which makes sense for summer break. And also the costume for Plubbing Longer to Shot is such a vibe, especially since they're playing in the water with other cookies. It looks so different from how they usually look from business. Look straight-up business at the front, party at the back. Like, straight up a vibe. And also, gotta give the case file $10 pet costume, pretty obviously. And also, instead of a briefcase, his super epic costume is holding a cooler with water. And he's holding a drink. That's actually pretty funny. There's also a costume for Starfruit Cookie's Judge of the Stars, which I gotta be honest, I think that's one of the more underrated costumes. I think that the whole judge look looks pretty cute, especially with the tied up hair and also like the red and black dress, like the court outfit with the book. Pretty neat. The jelly set, really not much for me to comment on right there because, like, I mean, it does look pretty unique, but I don't know, they're just square. I feel like your jelly set's looking like SpongeBob and Plubbing, why not? The new cookie debate event, I actually might be a fan of because you get to, like, I think this can really reveal what the CookieRun content creators can really talk about, just like what the truth relies inside of them. But also Raid Run, new Starfruit skill, maybe I can check that out. I think I tried that once with another cookie, but I never released a video because I never even made the video on it. But they're making a breakout hard mode for the flipping new water crab level, which it just means it's going to go faster, so you're going to probably expect a lot of fail in that. Can't wait for that. Team fight 3v3v3. It's going to be pretty interesting, but I guarantee you they probably do that because, you know, running out of ideas. And I guess the booster feature is pretty neat. However, you have to make sure that all of the people that you play with are, like, masters at the game and you cannot mess up. You basically have to master the maps at that point. But also, you can get the reward for Legendary Treasure. That's easy. New random breakout challenge based on the Lustrous Longan Paradise, which might be pretty unique with some of the missions that they give out. And the only other things I can talk about is that later on there will be costumes released for Almond Cookie, which absolutely looks like a vibe again, who has a little like side bag next to him. And also the new costume for Cappuccino Cookie, Sunburnt Surfer, which again just looks like a vibe because they're like relaxing on a lawn chair, just like sipping from a cup of juice. Yeah, and the last thing I guess I'll comment on is that, you know, Brick City is coming out soon. You can pre-register for that. I'm not sponsored, but I may give it a check out because it is a Devsisters game. It is kind of related to CookieRun in some sense, and signing up for it will give you both rewards in Brick City and also CookieRun OvenBreak. So I may as well give it a try. But genuinely, I think this update may be pretty interesting, especially since law isn't really something that CookieRun has dipped into before. They dipped into detective work, but not really anything in regards to law. But be sure to tell me down in the comments below what you think. Do you think they could have added some more things, or do you think that it feels like too much? Or do you think that there's some things that they added that you think are irrelevant? Heck, even comment down below if you're excited or you're not, because I feel like there may be people who are excited for this update. I feel like there's going to be some people who are not at all, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. I'm just going to end the video right here. Leave everything down in the comments below if you want. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and also share it with your friends if you enjoy my reaction or content, whatever. If you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. There's also merch, only if you want to check it out, no forcing. And also, there's a link down in the description, it leads to my Discord called the Hypenese Hub. And lastly, there's another link leading to a Twitter post, X, which it leads to the post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the CookieRun YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.